Hi everyone, my name is Savannah Berghorn and this is my DUR website. As you can see, this is for a physical education class. Smile, enjoy the day, stay active. My website this is just about me. And then my website is going to be about the soccer unit. So the students will learn about the rules, positions, and how to play the game of soccer. They will first take notes from a PowerPoint, and then they will have to pass a written quiz on the topic of soccer, which reviews the rules, positions, and objectives of the game. The students will then be able to start practicing what they have learned. They will practice kicking, dribbling, shooting, punting, scoring, ball control, defending, trapping, and passing. Once they have practiced for a few days, the students will split into teams in order to work together to practice socializing, communicating, and collaborating efficiently. The teams will compete in a friendly tournament within their class. So this is for 7th and 8th grade, and then the standards that are going to be looked at for this unit are going to be Standard 1. Students demonstrate the motor skills and movement patterns needed to perform a variety of physical activities. Standard 2. Students demonstrate knowledge of movement concepts, principles, and strategies that apply to the learning and performance of physical activities. Standard 5. Students demonstrate and utilize knowledge of psychological and sociological concepts, principles, and strategies that apply to the learning and performance of physical activity. And then there's some possible activities here and technology integration into the lesson. And then here's a diagram of the positions of soccer explained, and then we'll go more into detail on that in later links. And then contact information. And then we'll go back up and click on what is physical education. So, physical education is a discipline designed to develop knowledge, behaviors, and motor skills for physical fitness. Physical educators should have their students participate in activities using physical, mental, and social skills. Physical education allows young people to become well-rounded while understanding their minds and bodies. The goal of physical education is to make learning about fitness interesting and fun for students in hopes of instilling lifelong healthy living habits. And then there's a fun little video on here. Another video. This is just concepts of physical fitness, or components. There's 5 components of physical fitness. There are muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, body composition, and cardiovascular endurance. Let's see. And then other skills. So not only do students learn motor skills, knowledge, and behaviors through physical education, but they can also learn skills that they can use throughout their lives. Communicating, collaborating, and even leadership skills. All right, let's go to useful links. So these are a few tabs and links to some useful resources. The first one is academic resources, so we have a few here. And then health-related resources, and there's quite a few here. And then there's a fun video that's very interesting. It's about the idea of doing or participating in physical activity in the morning before students go to their math and English class. It says like their brain is more stimulated and they're more focused. The next one is going to be digital interactives. So we have a fun Quizlet about the bones in the human body. And then there's a bone song, which is interesting. That's fun to watch. And then there's lessons and quizzes on Teach PE. And then there's Logit, which is going to be a digital interactive that's a virtual pedometer, so you can track your steps. And then this one is a sports calculator. So you input information into different types of calculators relating to sports and physical activity. This can include BMI, which is your body mass index, and your heart rate. Some other ones. All right, let's go to internet use. So this is just some safety tips for internet, just so you can stay safe while using the internet. There's a fun video on here. And then here's some safe browsing websites for you guys. We have safe web surfing, DuckDuckGo, which is going to be a safer browser than Google. And then we have Safe Internet Interactives, which is NetSafe. And then here's some scholarly versus non-scholarly documents. And then this is just a video about how to evaluate if your source is reliable or if it's not. Now let's move into our Webersize. So this is going to be a worksheet, and it will be it'll be assigned at the beginning of the unit, and it will challenge the students' abilities to explain, analyze, evaluate, compare, contrast, and illustrate their knowledge of the game of soccer. So there's going to be 4 different websites provided and questions associated with each website. And it's important for the students to fully complete the website on their own. It's not group work. And then here's some fun videos just to watch. There's some awesome saves and then awesome goals scored. So we can look at the Webersize right here. And this is what the Webersize is going to look like. So here's some questions. Those are some knowledge-based questions, history of soccer, the positions, rules of the game. So this is actually an interesting one. After you have read all the rules of soccer, create a new game that could be played on a soccer field with the same equipment. And then name your game, explain your new set of rules, and how the game will be played. And then later on in the unit, we're going to vote on each of the games, and then we'll play one of the games that has the most votes. Let's go to Graphic Organizer. So the directions are right here. This is going to be assigned in like the middle of the unit to assess the student's understanding of previously taught vocabulary of the sport. And it will show their ability to identify new information from the video. The students will use multiple levels of learning with this activity. The students are going to be asked to watch a video, watch and listen to the video, and then they must create an organizer with the information they've learned. And this organizer is going to be a mind map. And it will help the students organize the topics that they've watched. So this is going to be the video that they're going to watch, and then the mind map poplet can be created, and it's going to look something like this. And then once again, this is not going to be group work. This is to be completed on each of the students by themselves. Alright, so let's go over to assessments. So this is going to be the introduction to the soccer quiz. It's not so much a quiz, it's more of a survey, but we'll call it a quiz because that's more fun, right? Just kidding. So it's going to be through SurveyMonkey, and then it's just going to be some information asking like what the student already knows about soccer, just so we can gauge what needs to be taught or what doesn't. The soccer video assignment. So this will be introduced at the end of the soccer unit after all the skills and lessons have been taught. So this is designed to demonstrate the students' complete knowledge of the sport. They must present and explain each position in depth and the multiple skills they learned throughout the unit. This is an individual assignment and is not group work. And then here is the directions on the right side. And for this assignment, you will need to put together a video of yourself explaining the soccer positions and demonstrating multiple soccer skills. You will need to have someone record you out on the soccer field completing the tasks while standing in the specific position on the field. Explain the tasks and goals of that position that we have learned, including kickoff, throw-ins, corner kicks, goal kicks, penalty kicks, and free kicks. And then before demonstrating each position, just explain the game situation in which you would use the skill. And then this is worth 100 points. And then here's the rubric on that as well. Alright, so let's go to the choice board. So this is a fun activity. I decided to do tic-tac-toe choice board. So there's going to be 9 different assignments on this choice board. There's a video, important details, 5 surprising facts, and you have to make sure that you complete the PowerPoint presentation in your groups first, and then you go off. So you're gonna make a tic-tac-toe. So let's say you chose X's. So you'll complete video explanation scenario, then you'll put an X through that. And then you'll do the PowerPoint presentation and put an X through that. And then you'll do the song or poem and you'll put an X through that, and that makes the tic-tac-toe. Or you can go whichever way you'd like, as long as you go through the middle. Let's see here. I liked this song or poem one. Create a song or poem about soccer that will help you remember each position and name and roles. And then there's a few other assignments as well that you can choose from. And then let's go over to lectures. So this is the lecture that's going to be introduced at the beginning of the lesson for students for the unit of soccer to be introduced. So I'll just take you through a few of them. A few of the slides. So this is made with Prezi. So here it is in the standards and objectives, and then you just click on each of the circles and it'll take you to the next thing. So yeah. Oh. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Continued, we have guided notes. This is going to be this is going to be a worksheet that's passed out to the students simultaneously to the lecture above. So then the students are able to take the guided notes as the PowerPoint is being presented. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.